When God asks you to do something and it's out of your comfort zone, do you say no?
Welcome to Collective Gifts. I'm Rachel, and this is my sissy Nawala.
Hi.
And today we're going to be talking about acting like a little kid. We're continuing on that series, Are You Acting Like a Little Kid?
And so, sometimes God asks you to do stuff. And, sometimes it's easy, like, okay, or sometimes you may delay a little, but you eventually end up doing it. But then there's sometimes when it's so hard and it's so out of your comfort zone, you don't want to do it. You just like run for the hills, run the opposite direction, and don't end up doing it. And so by not doing it, you lose out on a blessing. You lose out on God working in someone else's life, and that could affect someone else. And so it could work exponentially, and it's just not for that one person.
Yeah. It's actually preventing you from opportunities, right? Like opportunities to stir up your gift, opportunities to develop your character, right? Opportunities to go forth and break free in healing and deliverance, or going forth in freedom from fear, worry, whatever it is that would hinder you as God continues to, promote you to another level. And so if you say no, then God can't do anything. You're at a standstill. You're at a stalemate. And so God, His grace is upon us. He is a gracious God, and so He will give us that opportunity to get right and say yes. But if you continue to say no and become stubborn, then He's not going to wait forever, right? So He's going to then pass you over and go on to someone else who will say yes.
We're placed here on this earth as God's hands and feet. And I also like to add in as His mouthpiece. And so by our actions and our words, we can make a difference in someone's life. We can bring about change. We can bring about transformation. We can bring about healing. Whatever it is that that person needs, God can provide. But He needs someone here on earth to use to be able to minister to that other person. And so by not doing it, you're hindering that person from getting their breakthrough, hindering that person from getting their healing, hindering that person from even just knowing God, and we want to go forth being that walking, living epistle to others and being that example and not running away and saying no. And that's just like being like the world. And we are not like the world. We are, spirit ruled beings and going forth what God has called us to do.
And how will the world know us if we're refusing to walk in love or to use our gifts? Like for us, if we refuse to make videos, it wouldn't be a blessing to you and to other people that you may be sharing it with. And so we want to encourage you, examine your life and to see what is it that you're saying no to. Because typically the things that we say no to, it is something that is out of our comfort zone, and there may be some fear attached to it. And I've noticed for me, I have a little saying where that which you fear is where God wants to use you. And I've seen that time and time again that God has used me in those areas that I feared to do or to teach or to say. And once I got over that fear, it became part of my arsenal. It made me stronger as a believer. So when I came into other situations, I was able to utilize those things and to apply it and see that be a blessing to encourage someone or to be able to bring breakthrough in someone's life. And so we want to encourage you, look at those things, those areas that you're going to say no in. Is there some fear attached to it? And this is the time where we've covered in a previous series on, getting right with God, right? Doing a heart check. And so this is where you would go to Him, right? And allow Him to, work within you so that you can turn from your ways and go forth by faith, right? And not by sight, not by your feelings or emotions. And so we hope this golden nugget encouraged you. We thank you for joining us today, and God bless you all. And until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.